Hey everybody. Yes, I am still on that roller coaster. It's a long roller coaster. So David Hasselhoff apparently wanted Pamela Anderson off of Baywatch after she married Tommy Lee. Now, who's David Hasselhoff? Well, he produced and starred in the very popular show Baywatch, in which Pam starred in and probably made it really, really popular back in the day. And then it says here that things took a turn for the worse after the sex tape of Tommy Lee and Pam Anderson was leaked. It says he and Baywatch right there were feverishly looking for a replacement, which apparently Pam was not aware of. She just thought they were having regular casting calls. So her marriage to Tommy Lee did cause a lot of problems. And this is not just untrue gossip, because if you go to Netflix and you watch Pam's documentary, which I really enjoyed, by the way, I thought her and her sons, I think, did a great job with it. She says in the documentary that Tommy was extremely possessive and jealous. She even says there was a point that first he would come to the set all the time to visit her, probably kind of being a pain in the ass. And she says that the people working on the set would be like, oh God, here he comes. Here's Tommy Lee. Like, they weren't really happy to see him because he was a menace. And she had to have a kissing scene with someone. And she said he tore her dressing room up out of a jealous rage. That's what she says in her documentary, her own word. So for those of you that watched my other videos and were commenting like, oh, who's this Bobby Brown? Well, she back in the day was extremely popular back in the 90s. You can Google her and look her up. If you're really young, of course, you won't remember her, but she was really popular. She was a candidate to replace Pam Anderson in Baywatch. They were actually going to consider her. And she also got a call from Playboy, which she does say this in her book, that she went to the Playboy Mansion. She met Hugh Hefner. Everyone was really nice to her. She did some test shoots, I guess. But then she got a phone call saying that they weren't going to use her. And through the Hollywood gossip vine or information vine, she was told that Pam Anderson was told about her and said, no, it's either her or me. Pam didn't like her. She was competition for Pamela. So they told Bobby, you're out. They would rather have Pam. Of course, Pam was more popular back then, way more popular, and they were not going to screw anything up. So Pam got her way in everything. She was even a pain in the ass on Baywatch. I read that she wanted her name changed from Pamela Anderson to Pamela Lee, and apparently that cost a lot of money to change the credits in the beginning, but she also got her way on that. So Pamela may be sweet and wonderful now, but back then it was cutthroat, and she would have bitch slapped you to get what she wanted. Just saying. It's the way it is, the way it was.